Hello everybody and welcome back to another video here on Cobblers Vlogs, where the Cobblers are back in action tomorrow afternoon after their terrible FA Cup embarrassment on Monday night. They are back in League One action. They take on Accrington Stanley, who haven't been in league action for nearly a month. So it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be an interesting one. Let's get into the match preview. So we start off our preview as normal by looking at the head-to-head record between the two clubs. They've played each other 14 times in their history. Accrington obviously have a fairly long non-league pedigree, only sort of establishing themselves in the Football League over the last 10 years or so. So they've played each other 14 times in history. We've had 8 Cobblers wins, 3 draws and 3 Stanley wins. The last time the two sides faced each other was back in 2015. The Cobblers have a promising record against Accrington Stanley, which could prove useful for them on Saturday afternoon. Hopefully it will get them a win. In terms of league position, the Cobblers sit in 17th with 11 points, having played 11, winning 3, drawing 2 and losing 6. Last time out it was obviously that embarrassment, that 2-1 defeat in the FA Cup against Oxford City that nobody wants to talk about apart from Plymouth Argyle fans. And then before that it was a 0-0 draw in the league against the MK Dons, and then a 3-2 win against Wigan the week before that. So Cobblers in decent form, haven't lost in their last 2 in the league, and will want to carry that run on at home on Saturday. Accrington Stanley, they've only played 7 games so far in the league this season. They're sat 14th with 12 points, having won 4, drawing 0 and lost 3. Last time they played was against Barrow in the Papa John's Trophy on Tuesday night. They got a 1-0 win in that one. Before that, it was a 2-1 loss against Tranmere in the FA Cup, so they're out of that one. And then before that, their last league game was on the 20th of October, and considering it's the 14th of November in terms of the day of the fixture, they haven't played for just under a month, and that was a 1-0 win against Fleetwood Town. So they're doing okay in the league considering how many games they've played. They haven't drawn yet, so are we set up for a draw on Saturday afternoon? We'll see. The referee is Kevin Johnson. This year he has refereed 8 games across the EFL, giving 20 yellow cards and 1 red. The last time he refereed the Cobblers was, if you remember, last season they played Swansea away in the Carabao Cup, and it was a 3-1 defeat for the Cobblers. He was refereeing that one. He dished out 1 yellow card. As for Accrington, the last game he refereed for them was against Burton Albion. That was a 1-1 draw in January of this year. He gave out 6 yellow cards in that one. Okay, so now we move on to the danger men. Who on each side are we going to be looking out for come Saturday afternoon? When the Cobblers, the danger men are obvious. The likes of Ricky Corboa, his pace has been unbelievable this season, been really good since he joined. The other Ricky Holmes, obviously re-signed Cobblers legend. Hopefully he'll get his first start, or at least come on and make an impact, and make his name for himself again in a Cobblers shirt. I think he's already done that by just re-signing. I don't think he even needs to score to be able for Cobblers fans to love him. The likes of Nicky Adams as well, the Nickies and the Rickies, they're going to be the threats. Danny Rose as well, hopefully he gets a start back in the side. He utilised some of his pace, and the fact that nobody likes playing against him, hopefully we can utilise that as well. The likes of in the midfield, the strength of Missalou, the creativity of Sowerby, hopefully they'll all get in the team. For Accrington, I've picked out 4 players for you. Joe Pritchard, a little creative midfielder, can do the dirty work as well, but he's more known for sort of tearing defences open, playing nice balls, stuff like that. Sean McConville, the winger, who's decent for Accrington, play as a winger, sort of behind the striker in that attacking midfield role as well. Ryan Cassidy is their striker, along with Dion Charles, who is their top scorer so far this season. They'll be the ones to watch out for in red and white on Saturday afternoon, even though they're probably not going to play in red and white because it will clash with the Cobblers kit, but who cares? So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. Neither side doing great in the league. Obviously, there's only a point difference between the two sides. Accrington sat in 14th in the league. Cobblers sat in 17th, and only a point separating the two of them. So that's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting one. Can't call it really. I think it's going to be a draw. I think both sides are going to be a little rusty. Cobblers obviously after their FA Cup defeat on Monday night surely have no option but to play well, considering how bad they were in that game, and they're going to have to try and redeem themselves. But apart from that, Accrington, they might be a bit leggy, a bit sort of tired, having to isolate because of the virus that we're not allowed to mention because it will take our views down. But anyway, it's going to be a tough one. I think it's going to be a 2-2 draw. And yeah, I think both teams will be happy with that. Cobblers, again, need to take points off teams that are around them. Accrington are probably going to be around them this year in terms of league position. So hopefully we can take some points off them and then push on to next week where we play Burton Albion, which is going to be another big one in terms of our league position. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. Please make sure you leave a like on the video if you haven't already. Hit subscribe as well if you're new and have never seen my face on your screen before. So yeah, really good. Thanks for watching, and until next time, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.